5 rounds of the candidates are up, 9 more to go. But the most important thing if you are an Indian chess fan is that one of the Indians still remain in the top of the pile when you have to look at it, because 3 Indians are there in the open section, 2 are there in the women's section. Now, the chances of one of the Indians at least winning the candidates is 30 to 35%, but it still gives you a chance. Now, after round 5, what is the current position? Because at round 5, you saw Gukesh beating Nijat Abbasov in an 87 move marathon. It lasted for 6.5 hours, the game. It ended only at 6:30 a.m. in the morning in India. That is why when Gukesh beat Abbasov, he went to 3.5 points, which meant he was in joint lead with Jan Nepomniachtchi. Now, this is huge because one round of the double round robin is going to come to an end by day after tomorrow. After that, the double round robin enters its last decisive phase. April 22, you will come to know what is the situation. But from April 4th until the first week of the candidates, at least one Indian is still at the top. And Gukesh's presence is very surprising because he was the last of the Indians to make it to the candidates via the FIDE circuit. It was a last moment thing, which is why him being on top can actually make you believe that he can do it. But the other individual, Praggnanandhaa was the first to make it, but he's still there with the rest of the pack. He's not slipped down because he had a major thing yesterday. He drew with Jan Nepomniachtchi. So that's why he's helped Gukesh. Not only has he allowed Nepomniachtchi to go ahead, he's ensured that he also stays in close touch with the pack and ensures Gukesh is their joint lead. But Vidit squandered actually a winning advantage against Fabiano Caruana, which kind of is a body blow because he's already lost 2 consecutive games. Now, he has stopped the bleeding, but unfortunately, he could not win. And that is why Vidit's draw ensured even Caruana stays in touch. Heading into the last week of the candidates, especially the last 7 rounds, you need to ensure that you maintain a gap, which is exactly what's happened in the women's section, because Vaishali and Koneru Hampi have drawn their respective games and they have fallen further back. Now, unfortunately, the likes of Tan Zhongyi and Alexandra Gorachinka, they have managed to build up a gap, and because of this, Hampi and Vaishali's chances of winning the candidates has taken a big blow. 4 out of the 5 Indians have won a game in the candidates. Hampi is the only one who's still not won, but then going into the last round of the round robin phase, we hope that she can bounce back. So these are the updated standings of the Indian players after candidates round 5. Round 6 will begin today at 12 a.m. IST. This is the standings. Jan Nepomniachtchi and Gukesh are 3.5. Caruana is at 3rd position with 3. Hikaru Nakamura and Praggnanandhaa are with 2.5. Vidit is unfortunately in the 6th position with 2 points. Nijat Abbasov and surprisingly Ali Reza Firouzja are at the bottom. No one expected Firouzja to have such a bad time in the candidates. On the other hand, Tan Zhongyi with 3.5, Alexandra Gorachinka is at 3, Katerina Lagno, she almost could have beaten Tan Zhongyi, but that didn't happen. Katerina though did beat Hampi. Nurgul Salimova 2.5, Ramesh Babu Vaishali, she's still there in the 3rd to 5th scrap, but Hampi is unfortunately in the last position, and that's why heading into round 6, all eyes are on Gukesh because he needs to maintain the momentum. He is going to play Hikaru Nakamura, and if he manages to draw him and Nepomniachtchi doesn't get a win, then you can say heading into the halfway stage of the candidates, India can still believe. They still have the belief until April 22, unless something spectacular happens or an implosion happens. One of the Indians can give a billion Indian chess fans reasons to dream. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so when we go live, and don't forget we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.